Hey, welcome back to Gearhead's Garage. That's right, we're busting out the Solstice again, and it's a power steering episode in this L&F 2.0 Turbo. I'll see you in the garage. All right guys, so this job runs about $200 at the dealership. What they're gonna do is they're essentially gonna do a flush and they're gonna do a fill. We're just gonna vacuum it out. We're gonna replace the old fluid with new fluid by adding it, driving it, vacuuming it, and then repeating that process over and over. So, pretty simple, using the cheapest power steering fluid we can find. And well, because of the age of this vehicle, this is something you really should probably do. And we're super lazy. You can use a syringe or a turkey baster, but we're gonna use something else. So we're not just gonna bust out a turkey baster or a syringe. We're gonna use a marine oil pump here. And we're gonna stick this hose in that hole and pull the fluid out, which essentially will come in right into this reservoir. You can do the other route, but this one's gonna be much faster. And well, if you're lazy like me, this is great. All right, so what we need to do first is go ahead and put your little sucker in the hole. All right, now start pumping that stuff out there. And you'll know when you got most of it out, and then we'll add some, start the car. You're gonna wanna rotate the steering wheel back and forth, and then we're gonna add some more, and then vacuum and repeat the process. Grab a clean funnel, stick it right in there. We're gonna add some power steering fluid. All right, let's throw the cap back in there. We'll start the car, crank the steering wheel all the way over. So what you're gonna do is you're just gonna spin your wheel all the way over till it stops, and then back the other way as well. What we're doing is we're getting the juices flowing through that rack, pushing the old stuff up and the new stuff in. There you go. Now, you can go for a drive, and you're gonna wanna do this when you're all done, just to make sure you've worked out all the little air bubbles here and there. So let's go ahead and vacuum again and add back. All right, so let's remove the cap again out of there. You can see that the fluid has gone down just a little bit. All right, we're gonna grab our vacuum here, and you're gonna put it right back into the reservoir again. And you're gonna vacuum if you're using the marine pump like I am. You'll see the fluid starting to come through one more time. All right, you can see the pump is pulling out the remaining leftovers right here. You can even hear it. So let's repeat that fill process again. Grab your power steering fluid right here and fill away. So don't forget, you still need to keep measuring with the dipstick as you go along. Don't overfill while you're doing this process here. Do the same thing we just did a couple vacuums ago. All the way over and all the way over. You're gonna do this multiple times. Let's do one final vacuum and fill, and then we're gonna go for a drive and repeat the process as needed. So go ahead and go out and go for a drive. Make sure you're at least 500 yards from the school when you do something like this, because you're gonna wanna go out and actually drive around, and you don't wanna get pulled over or nothing. But go out and make sure you're doing some good steering and really put a lot of pressure on that pump. You know, get real aggressive with that steering so you can really break that new fluid into that rack and really get that rack moving. I like to find a good roundabout like this and just kind of just go around it for a little bit. Keep going. And then we go the other direction. So, and we'll throw a few U-turns in there as well. So you got your drive in. Now we need to check the fluid and see where it's at now that it's warm. So you can tell from here we're a little overfilled, so we need to vacuum some of that out here. All right guys, so don't sweat it here. If you added too much, you can always pull some out, and if you added too little, you can always add some more. Now, every reservoir is going to have a level on it, right? And it's either going to have the dipstick or it's going to be printed on the reservoir itself. So if you're when in doubt, just follow that. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments section below. Hit the like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.